Hey guys, per usual, everything on this channel is for educational purposes only, and it's not intended as financial advice. So, I said this on Twitter, and I mean it. I'm going to try to bring some transparency to altcoin pumping this year. I thought of this great new video series I could do, where I talk about somebody else's bags. For new people, when I'm talking about bags, I'm talking about being a bag holder or buying an altcoin and hoping it goes to infinity. So, this trader on Twitter, Funtrader, @NoobGettingRich, made this great list. He said he's bought some alts past 2 weeks. Thinks they'll go 5 to 10x. He made a list with targets, which is great. He made 10, easy to do. So the only stipulation is for the following videos, I'll do one a week. Give me 10 up to 10. The charts have to be on TradingView, so either Poloniex or whatever. I don't need to know where you bought in, just give me a target. And I'll TA the coin and we'll talk about it. So let's get going. DGB. Basically what I'm going to be doing is ABC charting, really basic stuff, support, resistance, horizontals, cloud, etc. So daily. Now the time frames I'm just going to choose based on my personal choice, based on how the chart looks. I'll always put the target in a box and then my own charting on there as well. So based on cloud signals, everything's a no as far as an entry is concerned for the daily. It does look like it's trying to pull up. And then the first resistances would just be this and flat Kumo. So this is just a local top. Flat Kumo is a 50% fib at some point. And then there's a larger 50% fib up here. So his targets actually, I like his targets within range. As far as entries are concerned, it's a little early on the daily, but on the 4 hour, it actually looks pretty good for an entry. You can see we're above the cloud. TK is bullish. Price is lagging spans above cloud and price. So all the bull signals are there. As far as the first target's concerned, again, just local high. And then from there, it'll be up here. LISK. So LISK looks like doom, death, not an entry at all in any way, shape, or form. So Pitchfork and Cloud are both telling you, don't even think about it. As far as a Pitchfork entry is concerned, it would be a break of this diag. Cloud entry is, way up here when price is above cloud. So everything's super bearish on LISK right now. It's definitely at a historic low, which I'll talk about for a few of these coins, which is perhaps his strategy here. I don't know. I haven't talked to him about it, but I know some or maybe all altcoin traders, just like common sense, if it's at a local low or historic low, meaning it hasn't ever been this low before, that might be a good place to buy. I don't know. I don't really trade altcoins, but here how it looks on the 4 hour. Actually looks okay on the 4 hour as far as an entry according to the cloud. But again, you want it above Pitchfork as well. So if everything's above Pitchfork and all these signals are bullish, so you want the green cloud, TK is already bullish, and lagging span's already above price. So, if cloud flips green and we're above Pitchfork, that would be a decent entry as far as the cloud's concerned. Auger, so this is 4 hour Auger. The first thing I notice is this horizontal. You can see it's like a before this horizontal and after this horizontal. So this is definitely a major support resist line. If it can break this line, I think it'll go much higher. Currently, Cloud is saying go for everything on the 4 hour. So it's actually, I think it's a great entry for him and whoever else is in Auger. This target's fine. It might be a little high. There might be some resistance here as well. Just local high type stuff. And there's definitely some sort of fib up in here where perhaps his target is. Dogecoin. Dogecoin is so great because the TA is the most basic stuff imaginable. What I like right now, this is the weekly. The general idea is you buy at the historic low and you sell at some high, like usually it's like 52 weeks or something. It's definitely due for a pump. So his target's up here, which is fine based on those previous 3 zones. I like that the last week closed as a spinning top candle. So a spinning top candle is basically where there's a tiny wick, tiny body of the candle, and the wicks are long on both sides. So it's usually a reversal of trend candle. On the weekly, it's a good sign for a bounce. That, coupled with it being a historic low, I think it's a great buy. So congrats to him for that. And my personal sell area would be just up in here, basically local high and like up in these wicks here, up in the willows. AMP is at a historic low, which is good. It's probably what you want to see as an altcoin trader. As far as the cloud is concerned, there's nothing here that tells you to go long. His target's at 440K, whatever it was, which is just a local high, which is fine as a target. As an entry, it's probably just based on historic low. 4 hour AMP, starting to roll over, you'll see, you'll get a downtrend, and then it'll flatten out, and then it'll break out. That's what you want to see if you're going long, obviously. So you can see based on cloud, price is in the cloud, so it's neutral. There's no future bullish cloud. There's a bullish TK cross, and then the lagging span is just a jumbled mess within everything. So this is definitely an opportunity to flip. I think this would be a great resistance on the way up. Sia coin, I own some of Sia coin. I bought Sia coin, so when I saw this on his list, I was like, yes, good for you. The reason Sia coin excited me so much, just like NAUT, is this edge-to-edge potential. So this is a type of cloud trade where you get a candle close in the cloud, and the idea is price will move to the other edge of the cloud with some degree of high probability. So here to here is where you want to sit. We broke daily Kijun resistance, which is where this was here. You'll see we closed above that. The other thing to mention, if you were short from up here, anywhere up here, I don't even know if you can short all the coins anywhere, but if you're short from up here, the cloud is starting to tell you that things are bottoming out, and it's time to consider closing that. If your stops were at the Kijun, which they usually are if I'm trading this in Bitcoin, you'd already be out of this trade. So his target was somewhere up here, which is fine. It's probably just based on local high. I'm really banking on this trade, though. I think it's very high probability. That's why I like it. I bought some, so we'll see where it goes. And then a 4-hour, all the cloud signals, as far as entries are concerned, say it's a go, and my target and his target. You'll notice my targets are usually a little more conservative, just because I just like easy money based on just cloud knowledge. I don't know. We'll see what happens, but this is Zcash. Zcash actually looks pretty good. The cloud signals are starting to roll over. Again, you'll see cloud just be bearish, and then everything will flatten out, and then cloud will flip green, and you'll start to see breakout. As far as resistance levels are concerned, these are just 50% fibs, any flat Kumo. So from this level to this level is this level here, 50% fib. And this is a 50% fib, probably from here to here. And something else you'll notice, it's triangling. So worth a watch, definitely, in the days to come. NAUT, like I said, I bought some of this kind of coin. It's at a historic low. Got a nice growing bull div, which I'm watching. It looks bottomy to me. That's just why I like it. And again, my targets here is actually higher than his, much higher, less conservative than him. This is based on flat Kumo. So again, you're looking for an edge-to-edge trade. His target's probably just based on this local horizontal resistance support area that held and then broke here. So although the cloud is telling me not to be long right now, I'm just long based on historic lows and the size of this cloud, really. Not on 4-hour. Doesn't look good either as far as an entry is concerned. So this is, again, my entry is just based on historic lows. Stratus, something I've never heard of. It's at a historic low. Not much else to say about it. Doesn't really look great. This is a dragonfly candle, which is a reversal candle, bullish reversal candle. Stratus on the 1-hour also doesn't look great using cloud analysis. And his last coin, NLG, didn't have a chart on TradingView, so I couldn't pull it up. So you'll notice I didn't talk about fundamentals. I don't care about fundamentals at all, ever, for anything, really. I mainly care about technicals. So if you have anything, like I said, that you want me to talk about, let me know. Like, dislike, share, subscribe, comment, and happy altcoin trading.